Hello everyone, and welcome back to MOJTFUN. It's wonderful to have you here in our cozy corner for finding a little peace and good vibes. Have you ever felt that real magic isn't always in the grand, spectacular events, but hidden in the simple, perhaps even forgotten things, in the small wish made purely from the heart? Today, I want to take you on a short journey to a remote valley and share a story called The Forgotten Wishing Tree. It's a tale about an ancient tree, a little girl with a pure heart, and the quiet power of a simple, sincere desire. So if you're looking for a few minutes to escape the hustle and bustle, find a comfortable spot, take a deep breath, and let's step into the world of this story together. I'm sure we'll share some peaceful moments. The Forgotten Wishing Tree. In a remote valley where a silver river wound through the embrace of tall green mountains, stood a solitary ancient tree. No one remembered how long the tree had been there, but legends whispered it was once called the Wishing Tree. It was said that anyone with a pure heart and a sincere wish, who sat beneath its branches and whispered their desire, the tree would hear and perhaps, just perhaps, grant it life. But for many years, no one had come to the tree anymore. People had become entangled in their daily lives, their wishes becoming either small and mundane or so vast and unattainable that they had forgotten to believe in the magic of an old tree. The tree's branches, once adorned with the colorful ribbons of wishers, now whispered empty and silent in the wind. One evening, a little girl named Leah, whose grandfather had told her the story of the wishing tree, wandered away from the village and took the path to the valley. Leah didn't have a grand wish. She simply missed her grandmother's smile, who had been ill and sad for a long time. Her wish was to hear her grandmother's laugh just once more. With her small feet, she walked through the tall meadows and reached the foot of the tree. The tree's majesty and silence enveloped her. Respectfully, she sat beneath one of the lower branches, closed her eyes, and whispered with all her heart, "Oh, kind tree, I just want my grandmother to laugh again, just once more." A tear escaped the corner of her eye. She asked for nothing, requested no gift. She just held the image of her grandmother's laughter in her heart. She sat there for a while, listening to the sound of the wind in the leaves. When she stood up, she felt light and peaceful. She gently stroked the tree's branch and said, "Thank you for listening." When Leah returned home, she saw her grandmother sitting by the window, staring into the distance. Leah went to her side and gave her a wildflower she had picked by the river. The grandmother looked at the flower, then into Leah's innocent eyes. Suddenly, a small trembling smile touched her lips. Leah excitedly began to tell a funny story she had seen in the village that day. With each word from Leah, the grandmother's smile deepened, and suddenly the sound Leah had wished for filled the room. A short, sweet, genuine laugh. From that day on, Leah visited the tree every now and then, not to make wishes, but just to sit in its shade, listen to the whisper of the leaves, and remember that sometimes the most beautiful wishes are not the things we receive, but the small moments we create and share with love. And perhaps the ancient tree was no longer lonely either, because the forgotten wish for love and attention had sprouted again in the small heart of a little girl. That was the story of the Forgotten Wishing Tree. I hope this story managed to touch your heart, even for just a moment, and maybe reminded us that sometimes the most beautiful wishes and the greatest magic are hidden in the smallest, kindest things we do. Thank you so much for spending your time and staying with me until the very end of this story. Your presence and your positive energy truly mean a lot to me. I'd love to know which part of the story resonated with you the most. Or perhaps you've had a similar experience with a simple wish bringing unexpected joy. please share your thoughts in the comments below. Reading your comments genuinely brightens my day. And if you enjoyed this video and its calming atmosphere, please let me know by giving it a like. Your support helps more people discover this little corner of peace. Also, don't forget to subscribe to MOJTFUN and hit that little notification bell next to it so you won't miss out on the next relaxing stories and music I share. For more connection, you can also find me on Telegram and Instagram. The links are right down there in the description box. Thanks again for being here. Wherever you are, I hope your heart is calm and you have reasons to smile. Until the next video, take care and goodbye.